So this is recording. I'm going to press live on Instagram, and Abbas is going to press live.
Beautiful.
We are now live. So if you guys are watching this, wherever platform you guys are watching this, I'm going to look all around. So it's going to look like I'm going all around the world. The reason why we do this, we actually very rarely do this. We just came up with this idea on the spot.
Yep. Yeah, you came up with this idea. Yeah?
We came up with this idea. Because the world needs motivation. The world needs you. You are the vaccine to the virus right now. Because the virus in question is literally it's just negativity and toxicity. In life, in general, right now, everyone is going through a panic, a state of panic. And we've said it before. Stress kills you 1,000 times before the actual disease does.
Exactly. So how do we control that?
So
it's definitely a mindset. You know, like there's one way to do it is don't watch the news. First of all, don't watch the news.
Yep.
Don't watch all these people that think they're professionals about this virus and all that kind of stuff. Just, you know, like the way I like to look at it is look at the positive. You know, like look at what can help, not at the negative stuff. Like example, the disease is very bad. Obviously, we know that. But look at what can solve this. Mm-hmm. How can you solve this? You
guys can solve this. You are the cure. You are the cure. This is the cure. Your brain is a muscle. It's meant to retain information. Yes. You are in charge of the information. Let me guys give you perspective. Okay? If you feed your mind with negativity, then you're going to breed negativity.
Yeah, guess what? It attracts negativity as well.
Yeah.
Keeps dropping that one, huh? Instagram keeps dropping.
There's a lot of people on there. Okay? So we all, no matter what platform you're watching this on, are literally expecting and seeing loss of motivation, negative energy, and it's been rubbed off on you. Yes. It's rubbed off on you. Hey, man, it's even rubbed off on me. Like, it's so in your face.
I know, man.
You struggle.
And how do we do that? We actually wake up 1 hour earlier, so give us 1 hour more to get into motivation, to be honest. Like, even it starts to affect us a little bit. It's like, you know what can we do? Because, you know, stop making up these excuses. Like, you know what? I go, we can't give ourselves excuses. It's completely our responsibility the way we react right now. Yeah. So what can we do? I'm like, let's wake up 1 hour earlier, even 45 minutes earlier, and get more motivation in the morning, like in the morning, with people that's going through this right now, the actual motivational speakers and the professionals.
Yeah.
That's all we've been doing.
So basically what we've been doing, like what Abbas was saying is, I said to Abbas, yes, okay, we're homeschooling at the moment. Most of us are. We're in isolation. It is what it is. We've got to take the cards that have been given to us. So we wake up an hour or so earlier to get to what we need to do. So we read, we do motivational podcasts, we do what we need to do in order for us to fill up our cup.
Yes.
Definitely. And you guys need to fill up your cup. How many of you watching this right now, no matter where you're watching this, the first thing you wake up to is by opening your damn phone and reading your news feed like it's a damn newspaper.
Yeah, Snapchat, Facebook,
Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah, your WhatsApp, and people think they're, you know, the doctors now and all that kind of stuff. And you start taking up, you know, whatever they think and whatever she thinks, whatever they think, and you get confused. And most of the time, people usually get scared. And exactly like in our case, we get scared of the tax agent because we don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
You know, like what I'm trying to say to you is you only panic only when you actually don't know what you're doing or how this occurs and what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
It's just you guys, the reason why everyone's going absolutely crazy in this pandemic is because you have been subjected because you have a fear of death. That's it. You are feeling the pinch, feeling the panic because you have a fear of death.
It's like, you know, this can come to me right now. Yeah, this come to me right now. And I remember you spoke to me, I believe in the morning when you had this conversation, I go, that's not the biggest tragedy, remember? And what did I say to you? You asked me, what is the biggest tragedy in your belief? I go, the biggest tragedy is breathing and living and not knowing why you're even on earth breathing. I go, that's the biggest tragedy I believe on earth.
Correct.
Here on earth, we don't know why you're even breathing. You never know what the hell you're doing. That's the biggest tragedy on earth, I believe at least.
In that form, like if you guys are right now and if you guys are scared of death, it's because basically you guys are scared that you haven't lived up to your purpose right now. You're not happy with where you are right now. You're not happy with what you're doing right now. You're not happy going to work like a zombie. You're not happy with doing what you were. So this is actually a blessing to you.
Exactly.
Because for 1, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, for one moment, the world has said, stop.
Let's reset.
Let's reset.
It's true. We've been whinging about our job for the last 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years. depends how old you are. But eventually, this came along and now you're like, you wish I had your job back.
Exactly.
It's crazy, huh?
And, you guys say, money doesn't bring you happiness. Okay, but now you don't have a job. What do you feel like now? Money doesn't bring you happiness. Money brings you happiness, but it doesn't bring you fulfillment. You will never feel fulfilled with money. It's what you do with the money that makes you fulfilled. It's what you use the money for to make you fulfilled. When you give charity, how good do you feel? When you give money to the poor, how good do you feel? When you give out free value, how good do you feel? That's the project of money. This is why you are given money. Not because so you can pay bills, go to school, pay bills and die. You're not meant to do that. You're meant to do so much more. And unless you uncover that, you will never learn the true value of your purpose.
You know what's scary about that part? Is how much people have we spoken to, and the truth be told, they've really actually lived their full potential. To have kids, get married, and that's it. Most of the people me and you have already spoken to, that's it. That's what they're going to get out of life.
Yeah.
Honestly, that scares me because I don't want that.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, I was happy just being a security guard for the rest of my life. Once upon a time, that was me.
And once upon a time, I thought being in the childcare industry was all it for me. I had 2 kids and I'm like, that's it, I'm done. I don't have to do anything anymore. But you realize, guys, that there's negativity all around us. 95% of the world is negative. Guess who is the 5%? The people who think differently, the people who act differently, and the people who cut off people differently. And, do the top, get rid of, just cut them off, cut people off. Right now, you guys are in isolation. You're with me, myself, and I. So who's in charge of your positivity? Me, myself, and I.
This is where you realize if you're positive or negative. I actually love being by myself, to be honest. Honestly do. And you always know that.
I know that, yeah.
Before I didn't. I used to play PlayStation a lot. But these days, I always like to be by myself. Even before we go to bed, an hour before we go to bed, I like to sit in the garage by myself and listen to something. And it's usually Dr. Miles Monroe.
So you guys are in a time and an era right now where there is an unlimited amount of information. Unlimited. You want to learn how to play a guitar? Jump on YouTube. You want to run a Facebook ad? Jump on YouTube. You want to find out how to homeschool your kids? Jump on Google.
You want to find out how to meditate? Jump on YouTube. In a nutshell, meditation is just concentrate on one thing.
Yeah.
That's it. Concentrate on one thing. Get your mind relaxed and focused on one thing only. It could be sound. It could be your breathing. It could be, I don't know, if you live on the beach, the waves. Yeah. It could be anything. Just concentrate on one thing, and believe me, you'll feel more better. Even if it's just for 2-3 minutes a day.
It doesn't matter. And then obviously increase it. Yeah. Once you guys learn the flow of meditation, you sleep better, you eat better, you live better, you have a higher vibration.
It's like compound interest, if you guys know how that works. You put your money in the bank and every single day it gets more and more and more. That's the way our mindset works. Every single day we take about 1,000 to 1 million negative thoughts. And if you don't let go, which is what meditation does, if you don't let go, it goes the next day. It becomes like compound interest. Every single day you think about the same thing yesterday and the day before. And I feel like for the last couple of days, that's what me and you've been thinking about. We have to let go. Yeah. Like we have to let go.
So it is your main priority to protect yourself from social media. Unless someone is filling up your cup with you, they should not be there. Limit your time on social media. So don't jump on your phone straight away in the middle of the morning. Make sure you read. Make sure you do your podcast. Make sure you invest in yourself. You wake up with a positive mindset. Don't jump on your phone first thing in the morning. It is toxic. Let me tell you why. If you wake up in the morning, like we all have, and you see an article you don't like, it's obviously going to projectile vomit all over your fucking day.
It's true. It's true. Like this morning, I woke up at 5:45. I didn't check my phone until 10 a.m. But when I finally checked it, I received a message from my good friend Mohammed Bakar, and his wife gave birth at 7:30 in the morning. That's great news, but I didn't see it until 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. I wish I saw it at 7:30 in the morning.
I don't look at my phone until 10:30 anyway. Cool. And the way you guys wake up, the way you guys, you have to master your mornings to master your day. It doesn't say shit on your morning and you have a perfect day. No, it doesn't work that way. So be mindful of how you guys wake up.
Exactly.
Are you guys waking up and screaming at your kids? Are you waking up and yelling at your kids, yelling at your husband?
Or are you waking up and saying thank you for my hands, or thank you if I can actually get up and turn on the water? I don't have to go travel 3 to 4 Ks and put water on my head, bring it back home. It's simple. It's that simple. Like, thank you for
There's
like
so
the
much stuff
smaller
to be
stuff.
grateful for.
There's so much stuff. to be
So much
grateful for.
stuff. Let me just
Some
give
people
you
can't
guys.
even walk. Some people can't even move
Yeah.
their hands. They're paralyzed. They need someone else taking to the toilet. And most people out there can do it themselves.
Guys, whoever's watching this, if you have a roof over your head, water to drink, and food in your fridge, you are more richer than
even
most
as
of the
simple
world.
as watching this video, wherever you guys are watching
You're blessed.
this, you're blessed. Because as long as you can watch this, you can watch the most effective stuff for your mindset right now.
Yeah, if you have a smartphone right now and you don't know how to use it for positive thinking, then you've obviously never been taught. You've never been taught how to use your phone properly. You've only been using it, Al Jazeera, WhatsApp. Apparently everyone has decided that they know, everyone now, subhanAllah, everyone knows a government official.
Yeah, everyone knows someone that works inside the government, yeah.
Everyone knows,
My cousin's
subhanAllah.
friend, brother-in-law, sisters.
Okay, so if you guys are on Spotify, I want you guys to look up this person, and it is our hypnotherapist. He has specifically actually worked with us personally, one-on-one. His name is Adrian Wesley. His Spotify is, the channel is called The Power On Boost.
The Power On Boost.
Every single day, he uploads an episode for about 45 minutes to an hour, and he helps people like us master our mindset. Guess what? You pay $10 a month for Spotify for someone to help me master this. That's damn worth it.
That's a bargain, yeah.
It's a bargain. Okay? And I've worked with this person personally. He's helped me work with
Likewise, yeah.
through like childhood trauma. If he can help me through that, he'll help you with everything.
It's true.
Okay? And there's another person that you guys can listen to, Joe Dispenza. Joe Dispenza is basically a boss at mindset. He will actually explain to you why the neurons fire the way they do, with given the fact that obviously
It's pretty crazy, yeah.
how the neurons fire, how your atoms fire in your mind when a negative thought is thought, and then obviously it fires off, and it's like a domino effect. He'll explain that to the T, and it makes so much sense. Okay,
maybe for you though. For me,
it makes so much sense to me. But like I said, if you feel like Joe Dispenza is a little bit more complex to understand, then Adrian Wesley is your guy. Guys, we are part of the revolution.
Yes, we are.
We are part of the solution for the world. We are part of the vaccine that's going to cure the world. What you do with this information that is given to you today depicts what you do next. We are the revolution. It is up to us. We've lived through a pandemic. How many people do you know lived through the plague? Our children are going to be like, Mum, I remember when I was really young and I was working from home and like not going to school. What happened? I'd be like, you know what? I lived through the coronavirus. And you can too. If we can live through the coronavirus and the bushfires and the floods, anyone can. And this, what is it called? The recession that's about to befall us. So if you guys are thinking about, okay, instead of reading your news feed, there is a book Abbas loves.
A Man Thinketh?
Yes.
Yes, I read that in a while. But what a book.
So I'll give you guys, oh, my phone is there.
Just a quote from that book. I told you to write it down.
It's on my phone. I'll grab it up.
Bring it up, yeah. So this was one of my first books I read. I don't usually like to read, but this is one that like I listened to it as an audio first, then I actually got the book as well. I'm the type of person, if I like the book, I'll eventually buy it anyway. Even though I don't like to read, I'll buy it anyway just for, like, show that I'm grateful. I bought the book. So he talks about you attract what you think. So that's why it's called A Man Thinketh. So whatever you think is what you attract. And you eventually realize that, when I came from the security industry, I was always negative. I was working at banks, I've seen people die in front of me, legit seeing someone die in front of me. And I figured, man, this is it. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. $24 a day to, do CPR on people that's dying in front of me. I'm like, you know what, that was my turning point. I knew how to do something different. And when I first met my first mentor, Brody Sinatro, the first book he recommended me to read was Think and Grow Rich. And that title by itself, learn how to think big and you can grow rich. So you got to understand, when you think small, you're only going to attract small people, small-minded people. You're not going to get much out of life. But think big and kick fucking ass. And you can. the bigger you think, the more you're gonna attract, the more bigger people you're gonna attract around you in your life. It's only your mindset that restricts you, and that's it. It's only your mindset.
Yep.
Mm.
So the quote is, a strong man cannot help the weaker unless the weaker is willing to be helped. And even when the weaker man becomes strong himself, he must, by his own efforts, develop the strength which he admires in the other. None but himself can alter his condition. So basically, basically what I say, I can lead a horse to water, but I can't force it to drink. Now you can, all these people watching this is, you guys can listen to this, but unless you guys take action and use this in your days, it means nothing. You need to put application into your work, into your life, so you can see a change. The other one is, self-control is strength, right thought is mastery, and calmness is power. Okay, so I don't need to explain that one. It just basically explains itself. So the way you guys carry out your life is carry out your days exactly how you guys carry out. The way you do one thing is the way you do another thing. At least give yourself a chance to survive with a positive mindset. It's challenging, but it's not impossible. Okay? It's challenging at first, but it's not impossible. You guys are in charge of your mindset. No one else is. So we have another one. Surround yourself with improvement. Surround yourself by, instead of, okay, so how many hours a day do we spend on social media?
These days, apparently the average person these days, at least about 8 hours.
8 hours on social media?
About 8.
Okay, so we got 8 hours on social media. Now, I'm not telling you cut off social media and be like a monk.
And apparently these days you can find out exactly how much you're on social media. Your phone tells you. It's called screen time, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys can actually find out, like exactly like how much seconds, how much hours you spend on social media.
Yeah.
Maybe you can restrict yourself. Exactly. You can do it.
So give yourself, okay, I'm gonna be on social media for 2 hours today. But with the rest of the hours of my day, I'm gonna do something for improvement. I'm gonna read a book that I've never read before. When's the last time you guys picked up a book? When's the last time you guys listened to a podcast?
And these days, it's more easier than ever. You guys don't even have to go to the library. You can download the app and do it. Or you can just jump on YouTube and listen to an audio.
When's the last time you guys wrote your goals down? When's the last time you just, I don't know, learn how to cook something different?
Exercise. These days, I feel like every single person these days wants to exercise now.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Okay? And invest in yourself. This is the time to invest in yourself.
Now, you know why I believe people don't exercise these days? Because they want to feel good. And honestly, it does help you feel good. It does. I started doing exercise way before this thing started. I don't know what to call it. So I started doing my exercises just before the year started. I never waited until the beginning of the year. I don't believe that new me, new you stuff. Never believed it. Never believed it. Because we've always believed it's the mindset. It's never the year. Because you can always have the same mindset every single year, but the year can change, but your mindset doesn't change. It's the same year as last year. That's why most people have the same job as last year, the same cars last year. And most of the time, it's even if they get a new car, it's the same experience because you guys have the same mindset.
Yeah.
So it's the mindset. People, go through a divorce and they blame it on the house. It's not the house. It's your mindset. With
a relationship, it's a mindset. With your car, it's a mindset. It's your household. It's like basically, if you guys want to step into a new year, it's like the metaphor that we use is it's like moving your old house into the new house.
I just believe it's so simple. Like people make it so complicated. Be like the clock. Keep moving. Fuck.
Keep growing. Keep improving. That's how you guys learn. Okay. So we're going to talk about something called raising your vibration. And raising your vibration, we're going to go 1, 2, then 3.
Oh, so it's the first one we're doing live? I thought.
No, we're doing this one and this one live.
Yeah.
Just mute. So raising your vibration. We are all vibrational human beings. We all vibrate at a certain frequency. Have you ever walked into a room and as soon as you walk into the room, you're like,
yeah,
I need to get out.
Like there's so much attention between one and the other person, they can always feel it.
Yeah.
Or even when you close the door, you feel like someone's behind that door.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been proven that, we are vibrational creatures and we can feel vibrations, but we can't see it.
Yeah. That's why when you guys have a certain, like a feeling inside, you will only feel good with the people that vibrate on the same frequency as you. So like if someone feels low, immediately you're like, get them away. Do you know what I mean? And you guys don't realize that until you become conscious.
Yeah, it's funny you said that because I remember when I was working inside the security industry, I used to send the rookies to go do a certain job.
Mm-hmm.
Now we used to go there, and the kids never used to listen to these people.
Yep.
But sometimes you get someone else that rocks up before they even rock up. They see this person walking towards them. They see the way they step and the way the attitude is. They just get up before even the guy even speaks to them.
Yep.
Because they're on a certain frequency, they're certain rank, and I feel like people can see this guy is serious.
Yeah.
He's walking towards us. I better get up before this guy even speaks to me.
Yep.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So that's how you now raising your vibration, raising your frequency. This is how it works. Now, I don't know how many people are watching this and have heard of affirmations. Affirmations are basically like, for example, I believe in myself. Our team is successful. We are healthy.
Everything's working out for me.
Everything is always working out for me. Everything is easy. I am strong. I am powerful. Basically, affirming to yourself what you believe and what you want to believe is true.
What you're attracting, yes.
Okay, and you attract that. So
it's like brainwashing yourself, I believe.
Yeah, it's brainwashing.
It's exactly brainwashing yourself. It's exactly what it is.
Yes.
Mm.
So that's
Because the way people think every single day, you guys have been brainwashed to think that way.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys believe, no matter what religion it is, you guys have been brainwashed that way.
Mm-hmm.
You can always re-brainwash yourself, no matter what it is.
So your affirmations, basically. Okay, so we obviously when we go to sleep, we all are like in deep trance. We're not asleep, we're in deep trance.
Yeah, because they say your thoughts never sleep.
Yep.
Mm.
Okay, so we're not asleep, we're in deep trance. And do you know how important and how amazing it would be if you can reprogram yourself while you guys are asleep?
So you're saying that you can reprogram the way you think,
Yes.
like a computer.
Yes.
As if that doesn't get you excited. As if that doesn't get you
So
excited.
a lot of us literally think, oh, I'm not confident, or I'm fat, I'm ugly.
Mm.
It's sad. People do believe that, and hey, we're one of them. You know, like I will never be successful, or I don't know how this is going to work out for me. I always fail everything. You basically have affirmed yourself over the years and programmed yourself with so much negativity that you believe you're shit.
Yeah, because success can be planned and also failure.
Yes.
You can attract both.
Yes. So what you guys, I'm actually giving you guys out free information right now. You can start by doing this. Writing down 15 positive affirmations for yourself.
Yeah, so capture your thoughts that comes across your mind every single second, every single day, and just do the positive opposite.
Yeah.
It's that simple, positive opposite.
So for example, if I have and I had this fear, by the way, I had always had a fear of being homeless and I'm not being safe, because obviously at the age of 18, I became homeless. So when I was working with Adrian Wesley, the clinical hypnotherapist, he found that was my self-limiting belief from my childhood trauma. So we flipped the switch and we said, instead of I am not safe, I'm going to be homeless, he just simply said to me, like in my affirmations, I am safe, I am safe, I am lovable, I am safe, I am safe, I am safe, until I literally believe that I'm safe. I no longer have that childhood trauma for me to come back and bite me in the ass. Okay, so these are just like some examples that you guys can affirm to yourself. I am successful, I am confident, I am lovable, I am loved,
I attract good people in my life.
I attract good people into my life. I vibe high and attract people who vibe high with me.
Once upon a time was we are like ATMs. We attract money.
Yep. We say, like we always say, I make 100K per month easily. I'm an ATM. I get residual. What does it say? What we used to say?
I'm a magnet to money.
I'm a money magnet. These are just some examples of how you guys can affirm to yourself and help you guys to believe it. Record 15 positive affirmations and literally listen to them every single day, about 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, night, and then play it while you guys are asleep on repeat. 15. Just start with 15. You guys will program yourself. It takes not 21 days. That's the myth. 60 days to build a healthy habit. That's how you raise your vibration. Okay?
That's how you change. You change. How do you change yourself? You change your habits. That's all it is. It's your habits.
Yeah.
I think called the habitual thoughts.
Habitual thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Habitual thoughts. So basically, you guys have a habit of thinking that way.
Yeah.
So that's why it's a habitual thought. Sleep hypnosis works like kind of the same way as affirmations when you're asleep. There's something called delta waves. DELTA. If you jump on YouTube, you guys will find very easy delta waves that you guys can sleep to. it will help you sleep better.
So that's, I believe that's like a frequency, yes?
Yes.
So example, when you guys into like, rap music, that's on such a high frequency that it sometimes can get you angry. All of a sudden you're feeling good, all of a sudden you get angry because it's a certain frequency that it gets you up on.
Correct.
So what's the what were you saying about
delta waves?
Delta waves, it puts you in like it's a frequency that's pretty low. If you put you to sleep, it can relax you.
Yep.
So what I'm trying to say to you is what even the music you listen to these days is on such a high frequency, it can get you angry. They say, this is science, they say if they put it up so high, they can call in one certain area, they can cause a whole riot in this area.
Yeah.
It can turn us to animals, and it's the truth. They
That's
say
why,
that most rap music is played on a very high frequency.
Yeah.
Very,
that's why our music is so influential to your mood. Changes your mood. Positive thinking, obviously we guys explained to you positive thinking. So what you guys want to catch is throughout the day, you will notice that even though this doesn't speak, this speaks. Okay? Your mouth might not move, but this speaks. So, for example, if I tell myself, if I'm cooking and I say, this is going to turn out really crappy, this is going to turn out really crappy, this is going to turn out really crappy, obviously it probably will. But if I catch that thought and say, and the moment I realize that I'm saying this thought, flip it to the positive opposite. So this is going to turn out really beautiful. My family's going to have a beautiful meal from this, and keep saying it instead of saying the negative. What's called basically, it's not easy. I'm telling you guys this. It sounds easier than it is because how many thoughts do we have per day?
Say anywhere from 1 million.
We have 1 million negative thoughts a day. You're going to catch a lot of negative things because we've been programmed and brainwashed throughout our childhood like that.
And I'm pretty sure you guys have heard this saying, it doesn't matter what they say to you, so it doesn't matter what goes on out here. So what doesn't matter what she says to me, it doesn't matter what he says to me. It's the only thing that matters is what you say to yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you believe what they say to you and you take it in, that's what's really dangerous. So that's what really destroys your energy and your future and your destiny is what you take in and keep it in there.
Yeah. And the thing is, I'll tell you something. Someone was asking me the other day, I'm quite sensitive. And they're like, Steph, I'm really sensitive. How can I stop being sensitive? And I'm like, okay, what are you sensitive about? It's like, I'm a strong person, but when someone tells me I'm annoying, I get really annoyed. I get really upset. Simple. The reason why that's so upsetting to you is because you've told yourself you're annoying anyway.
And you believe it.
They've affirmed it to you, and you're like, and they caught you off guard. They kind of like squidged like an insecurity, and you believed it. And because this sounds really weird, but you guys will understand me. And because you believe it, because what they're saying is true, that's why it's sensitive to you.
Exactly. Because most likely, if it says someone else, it wouldn't annoy them.
It's like saying, I'm overweight. You know you're overweight, right? If someone calls you fat, and it's sensitive to you because you've already been thinking that for a very long time.
But if you're really skinny, someone called you fat, it's not true. So you wouldn't even care. Yeah. Yeah.
So, and the last one is cutting off toxic energy.
Yeah, it could be music, it could be people.
Let's talk about people in this sense. Music we can control quite easily. You just stop listening to that music.
Some people are addicted to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I understand. Let's talk about people in this sense, right? We all have people who are so damn toxic we don't even realize. The energy drainers, the leeches, the people who cling on.
You guys have to be careful.
Yeah.
These guys right here can suck you dry and leave you to die.
Actually.
It's very, very important. Very, very important. Most of these people could be the close people to you, but you got to realize that's what they picked up from their parents and their parents and their parents and their parents and their parents. That's what most people will speak to, back in the day when we first started this, they didn't believe in the online world. Why? It's because their parents didn't believe in the online world. And their parents' parents didn't believe in the online world. That's because there was no online world. They believe in the visible thing where, like they actually got to see it. But people out there believe in air and they breathe every single day and they can't even see it, but they still believe in it.
Yeah.
So
it's exactly how it works.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
With people around us, we have energy drainers, the switch, someone called the switch.
Yes, that's the most dangerous one.
That's the most dangerous one. Let me explain to you. Someone who can switch from happy to depressed in like 2 seconds. It's a mental health.
It's a mental thing. So yeah, if you know someone that's different like that, you really need to speak to a hypnotherapist.
Yeah.
Like immediately.
Yeah. So the switch, we have the energy drainer, we have the leech. So the energy drainer will basically suck every energy of you and then the leech is basically cling on to you because you're so positive, and then won't let go to you. And this is the person that calls you not because they love you, not because they need you. Not because they love you, because they need you to stay on their level. So they'll never allow you to move away from them. That's a leech. So you need to cut off, and you need to first identify who is what and cut them off as soon as possible.
Sometimes you can pinpoint it down, to be honest. Like if I was supposed to lose a certain person in my life, that wouldn't really affect me. Sometimes you can say, you know what, if I cut him off or cut her off, it wouldn't even affect me, not a single bit.
No.
But if I cut off this person, it might affect me in this way.
Correct.
But sometimes people, they keep someone in their life for no reason. If you actually truly think about it, it's like, if I was to cut him or her off, it really wouldn't affect me. He doesn't bring anything into my life whatsoever, besides headaches and whinging and whatever it may be.
Yeah, whinging, whining, bitching, moaning.
Yeah.
So that's what we have for motivation for today. I hope each and every single one of you guys who was watching this live, guys, don't go
whether
anywhere.
It's on Facebook.
This is on Facebook. We're just talking to these people.
Or Instagram.
We love you. We appreciate you. We want to be the revolution that changes the world. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you did tune in, leave a little message, leave a little comment in the comment section, share it, love it, like it, inbox us. If you guys need more of these,
whether you hate it, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Post it still helps with algorithm. Doesn't matter. Give me the hate.
We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate your time and your effort. And go out there and be amazing and be the revolution that the world needs, because we are the vaccine to this virus.
Okay, yeah. Done.
Just share that. Don't delete it. Thank you so much, guys, for we're moving everywhere. The reason why we wanted to jump onto this meeting is because we can see that our team needs a little bit more. I basically, Abbas and I, we go on to each one of your pages and we select follow first. So every single time you guys upload something, it comes first on our feed. And what we've realized is the negativity is kind of rubbing off onto your content, and your content's coming off as negative. It's not a bad thing. It's basically something that we need to tell you guys, because you are in charge of your energy. If you guys are uploading somewhat not positive content that's coming off as a little bit of forceful, that means you're at a bad vibration, and then whoever messages your page is obviously getting that bad vibration as well. So we wanted to understand that.
Welcome, Sultan.
We want you guys to understand that we hear you. We're like that. We've been going through it for the last 2 weeks. We feel the negativity in the world. We feel it because it's all around us. Okay, it's becoming, we work on social media. It's becoming a little bit more difficult to kind of dodge it.
You know what's happened, to be honest? Seeing the kids play on the trampoline, seeing the kids go up and down the driveway on the scooters. Honestly, that's what's been helping me. That's why I sit down and play with them and act like a kid with them.
Yeah.
I get a lot of people these days, someone telling me, because I just wish I was back at my parents' house. I go, why? He goes, I can get my dad to think about this, not me. Like, shit. You don't ask, for their stuff. You just ask for more knowledge. That's all it is. If you knew what was going to happen tomorrow, you wouldn't be worried right now. Honestly. I guarantee if Alexander the Great, if God showed him what his destiny was going to be and how great it was, we're like, yeah, mad. But if we were to show him every single step and every single thing he went through, most likely said, fuck that, I'd rather be a slave. Because most of the time it's a hard path. You know what I'm trying to say? So I guarantee you, if God, which I think God does show you everything before you even born. Every single one of us has already finished. It's already been done. It's already maktube. What I'm trying to say to you, imagine if we actually remember every single thing that He showed us before we jumped on earth.
We wouldn't be here where we are right now.
Exactly.
That's the best part of life. It's not knowing.
The best part is, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
God still makes it part of your journey. This is where I'm going to put you. Okay, you got sidetracked and went to jail. It's part of your training now. Your mindset's going to get better inside jail.
Yeah.
Because out there, your friends were bad anyway. So now you're isolated by yourself. Boom, do some reading now. You got no other choice. You don't pray. Now you do pray because you got no other choice. And eventually you're there for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Becomes a habit anyway. Becomes part of your training.
Yeah. So let me give you guys an example. You guys, everyone's like, oh my God, but Abbas and Safa have it so easy. Let me tell you, I'm going to use this as an example. A lot of people do. Okay. Let me give this as an example, right? And hey, deep down, you guys might think the same.
Wish I had it easy, man. Wish my dad was
Okay.
a multi.
Hold on. Abbas and Safa have it easy. They're always motivated. Let me explain to you what I was probably crying about 30 minutes before this meeting.
Probably, she definitely was.
I was crying before this meeting. Let me give you guys an example why.
Mm.
I am 34 weeks pregnant at the moment.
You are?
Yeah.
Couldn't even tell.
Anyway, 34 weeks pregnant. Beginning of my pregnancy, 4 weeks in, I broke my wrist. I fractured it,
And that was her own fault because she wanted to play with one of my students.
Anyway, how is not important, Abbas. I broke my wrist and I had surgery, open surgery, while I was 4 weeks pregnant. While I was 4 weeks pregnant, they had to operate me, and basically I was awake the whole time. I was 4 weeks pregnant, and they told me that I might miscarriage because of the radiology, the anesthetic, what else. They told me be ready, right? Because I fell straight on my stomach. We got through that. And then at 12 weeks, my ultrasound, my blood test, the harmony test showed a hormone change in my placenta.
Yeah, and Khalid knew about this. I think only Khalid knew about this.
Yeah.
At first, yeah.
So they thought baby was sick.
Or had Down syndrome or was disabled. Then they started to give us advice that, maybe you should
terminate. Okay.
And I refused because I don't know if you guys know me. Most of you guys know me on a personal level. I've got a disabled sister. She's 22 years old. She's like a 22-year-old person, normal. But her mindset is like a 6-month-old baby. She's a big girl. Her brain is exactly like a 5-6-month-old baby. She just giggles and laughs and that's it.
Yep.
She'll never, that's the way she is.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So for me and her started having a lot of fallouts. Like she wanted to consider it. I never wanted to consider it.
It was a very difficult time. Okay. So that's that. We got through that. We did a gender reveal. We found out we're having a boy. And then, given the fact, I couldn't have a baby shower. My baby moon is out of the, not possible because of this coronavirus. And now the one thing that I was looking forward to, my maternity shoot, I'm not allowed to do.
And that's just by herself, without me.
I'm not, hello.
That's what she's crying about.
That's what I was crying about. Because I'm like, okay, I can't have a baby shower. Fair enough. I can't have a baby moon. Okay, I accept it. But I wanted the maternity shoot because I love photos and I love capturing the moment. That's what I was crying about. So no matter what you guys do, you are always, the reason why I'm telling you guys this is you don't know what someone is going through until you go through it yourself. Everyone sees themselves and not other people. No, we don't have it easy. But we know that I'm going to have that little cry for about 5 minutes and I'm going to get the fuck up. And I'm going to continue on because my dreams are bigger than my defaults.
That's true.
Okay? So that's what you guys need to do. Even though life is shitty, even though the situation is shitty, you get the fuck up and you continue to do what you need to do because you're a fucking boss.
Yeah. All I know is that you got to believe in yourself. Even if energy closes down one day and you know what, we lose everything, whatever. I'll have a talk about it for probably a week or two. And I'll think of something to do. Honestly, I feel like Uber Eats is on the rise. I don't mean I'm going to go become an Uber driver. I'll just go buy a whole bunch of freaking scooters and rent them out for $80 a day. Even if I buy 5 of them, $80 each one of them. Yeah. You make your daily wages anyway. What's your daily wages anyway? So there's so much ways to make money. So much ways to make money. It just depends about the way you think.
Exactly.
And why I talk about money is because my closest mentor, my favorite mentor out of all my mentors was Denlock, and his first book was F you money, fuck you money. And he talks about go make your money now so you can enjoy life now, not when you're 60 when you can't be bothered, not when you're retired. Because what if they call it retired? Because you're tired and you're retired, so you're overtired, so you don't want to go and travel, you don't want to go for adventures the way me and stuff go because you're already tired. That's why I call it retirement, because you're too fucking tired. So enjoy it while you're young. So go make your F you money now. It doesn't matter how much it is. Doesn't matter. He makes about 700 to 600 grand a year about 10 years ago. Now he makes about 3-4 mil per month. He goes, I don't even need that much money. He goes, all I need literally to live on a year is $100,000 a year. He goes, but I give out so much in charity anyway. He goes, I can live $100,000 a year. He goes, but I make $4 million every single month, every single, even if it's a shitty month, it makes about $3 million American. Yeah. And this is the guy that actually had him for 6 months. I used to pay him $3,000 American per month. So I work closely with this guy. So he always talks about the FU money and all that. Yeah. That's why I always go back to money.
Yeah. So what you guys got to understand right now is how you push through this pandemic how you push through this little hiccup. It's so small, guys. It's like one day we'll wake up and coronavirus will have disappeared. Mark my words. Okay.
Even if it hasn't, we'll invent something that we can work through it anyway.
Yeah. Well, we're all lucky that we all have Kangen machines. We're all lucky that we work online. Okay. If there's any time right now to focus on your business, it's now. So let's limit our social media intake.
You know why? But because ads have gone down 80% on Facebook. So guess what? Less competition.
Yeah.
Less competition. So we've actually
it's like basically when we started.
Yeah, when we first started, yeah.
When we freaking first started, we used to get 60 leads a day. 60.
So these days, if you're going to run an ad, let it be a bit different. You know, you guys, you know, you want the freedom lifestyle. These days, there's no freedom. You got to work from home. That's going to be the future, working from home.
Yeah.
Whether, even if you're saying water ionized machine, say it. Who gives you? Don't mention magic. So even if it's a water ionized machine, you get 54% back. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, hit me up. Say water ionized machine. Don't say magic. Say water ionized machines. Doesn't really matter.
Just gain attention. Listen to the creativity. Tap into the creativity that you guys were all blessed with.
Yes.
Okay? We're all in this together. We're not going anywhere. Okay? We're not going anywhere. Abbas and Safa have your back no matter what. But guess who needs to have your back? You.
Exactly. You need to back up yourself.
Okay? We will always be here.
And magic is our number one. You know, at the moment we're trying to work out something else that which it's personally for us. Has nothing to do with multi-level marketing, our own business.
Yeah.
But this will be our full focus, attention. The other one will be completely 100% automated.
And it's all up to you. How you carry out yourselves during this pandemic, exactly how you carry out everything. I don't want to hear that there's a recession. I don't want to hear that people are holding on to their money. Oh, people are holding on to money. I had my biggest month last month.
Even Brody, he goes, you know, the biggest month, you know, because he's 682, he gets all combined with bonuses and tells you how much sales he's made.
Exactly.
You know, with the whole team, which even you guys, because he's as close to 682 to us. And there was about 62. Last month was only like 42. So it was the biggest month ever.
Massive.
Biggest month ever.
Okay. Imagine the bonuses for that. Okay. So think about something from the perspective of change. Even if it's a shitty situation, you still got to get up and step on that shit to continue on to your goals, because your goals are bigger than what you are going through right now. Okay. You guys can push through this, and I know you guys will. You guys are all freaking hustlers anyway. Look at you guys. You're all freaking dealing with your own personal shit. I personally would know each and every single one of you guys shit, but you guys are continuing on. Freaking E-Man is a teacher, and they still haven't closed down the schools properly because they're scared that the economy might fail. Why? Because teachers pay a shitload in tax. Okay? Think about it from a perspective of it could be worse, right? You could have Abbas and Safa not in your life and literally live on your one paycheck. Okay? Thank God you guys seeing the value in us, seeing the value of what we preach and what we love and what we think. You guys listen. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have heard, like, watched Frozen, the new Frozen. You know, Into the Unknown, hearing the call. You guys heard the call into the unknown. Have you guys watched Frozen? Go and watch Frozen.
I believe maybe only the parents that have kids.
Everyone watches Frozen. Go watch Frozen 2 and listen to the song. Even go on YouTube. Into the Unknown. That song. Go listen to that song. You guys listen to the song, to the call into the freaking damn unknown. Okay, so let's talk about the webinar on Saturday. Okay, every single one of you guys needs to register for that link. Everyone, get your leads to register for the link as well, because otherwise once it happens, either I have to send out an automatic email, or Zoom sends an automatic email for people to attend the webinar. Okay, everyone needs to attend the webinar. Everyone. Okay, there is no excuse. I've prepared you guys for a month and a half. Everyone needs to attend this webinar. You guys will be muted and your video will be off unless we promote you. Okay, so your video is going to be off. But after the webinar is finished, you need to follow up with your leads. So this is what I recommend. Add all your leads into one messenger chat. Okay, and this is basically what Balaj and Brody do. Okay,
we call this the claw.
Yeah, we call it the claw.
From Toy Story.
From Toy Story.
Man, there's no motivational speaking without bring Disney into this.
Yeah, tell me about it. So this is what we call the claw. So add all your leads into a chat group with each other. Call it, I don't know, the fucking Hustlers chat group or 2020 Hustlers or some shit like that. Okay? When the webinar is about to happen, send them through that link. Okay? Every single day from now until, if you guys haven't done it yet, from now until the webinar, which is on Saturday, send them things to prepare their mindset.
Yes.
Okay.
Like podcasts,
Yeah.
video links, certain book, you know, I mean, think of, you know, you can jump on YouTube, like I said, only for an hour and 2 minutes, an hour, 3 minutes, you know, it shows them how to think properly.
Yeah. Okay. And then,
as a man think of,
yeah. And then what happens is after the webinar, you tell like, oh, who watched the webinar? What was your favorite part? You know, oh, man, I really like the compensation plan. It's like, yeah, did you see how much money you can make with it? G them up. Okay. Who wants to go through finance? Who's ready to get themselves started? Blah, 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 blah. And then whoever says yes to an Ajik, say goodbye to John, everybody. He's purchased his KA. He's going through finance right now. He's about to do paperwork.
Yeah.
The claw. Take him out of the group.
Take him out of the group and put him something more.
Yeah.
The people will see that.
Okay? So that's how you guys are going to do it. Why? It creates fear of missing out. Okay? I need each and every single one of you guys, to upload content like I'm talking about, I don't even care, 6 posts a day. And Najib, mindset.
Yeah. I've seen John Yusuf and Ghazi's stories every single day. And Najib, how to make money on this, how to make money off that. And Najib, it's all the machine, shred the K8, every single day. It's on replay.
Yep.
It's in people's faces.
Exactly. So, in this group, I want each and every single one of you guys to post tomorrow. Each and every single one of you guys to post the day after. Each and every single one of you. Got 4 days into the freaking webinar right now. After this, you guys want to go post straight away. I don't even care if you record yourself right next to your damn KA. Like, this made me this much money. I don't care. Do something. Okay? Every single one of you guys. Video, post, go live.
Like, even the one that I know, like Ghazi shared, I love that there's a scientist from Japan. He goes, all you have to do is get hot water, put some lemon inside of it, and it becomes ionized water, and that can help you against some viruses, even corona. Then Ghazi put that up, and he goes, he goes, we're lazy. That's why I bought a K8 machine. It's water, ionized water already, straight from my house, and then make money off it.
Yep.
Click of a button.
So, yeah. So basically that helped him funnel in leads. Keep funneling in your leads. Keep funneling in your leads, because that group will close on the 10th.
Yeah, it will close, yeah.
All the content will be closed. Okay? So what you guys have to do is keep funneling in leads. Step up as leaders. If you're not a leader yet, start acting like one.
Yeah. And the way people say, now I act like one when I start getting leads, or when I start getting this, when I start getting that. You guys know you guys have to act asleep before you even sleep. So you guys have to act like you're already asleep and close your eyes for you actually to attract your sleep. That's the way success works as well. Whatever you're attracting, you got to act like you already have it. And it comes to you. I've never tried to go to sleep with my eyes open. I will never go to sleep. So I got to close my eyes. I got to play like I'm already asleep.
Can I give some perspective on that?
Yes.
Before we even jumped on stage, ever.
We used to imagine it.
We used to imagine it, but also we used to jump on go lives. So when we jumped on stage, it was so easy for us. Yeah, we got nervous, naturally. But we knew how to push through those butterflies. Okay? So you got to kind of like fake it before you make it. Okay? Start acting like leaders, guys. There is no one who deserves this more than you guys. All right? This is why we're doing this. And we're going to actively do this for the next couple months to help you guys funnel leads just into Najik. Do you guys know that you guys can get 6 to 6A in this group? Crap.
You know,
you'd have over 101.
Maybe the first person you buy can be better than Abbas and Safa. Could be better than Brody. You know that, yeah? Jeremiah brought in Brody. And who was Jeremiah? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
David brought Jeremiah and Brody.
No, he brought in Jeremiah.
Sorry, no, David brought Jeremiah and then Jeremiah brought Brody.
Exactly, but he said both.
Oh, well, they got them, and then who made it through? It's the person who acts like a leader first.
No, it's the person who stuck it out longest, persistence.
Okay. Do you guys have any questions?
Take my vitamin D.
No
Guys,
questions?
have any questions? Just, unmute yourself before we cut this off. And Jasmine saying she's hot.
Okay, fair enough. Well, guys, that's it from us. I'm just going to stop recording.